So in this tutorial we will be looking at the settings in the Tubeist app. To reach the settings, you click the cogwheel in the top right corner of the video. And the first thing you enter in the settings is the URL of the HLS server relay and the credentials used to log in there. This is something that we have shown how to set up in a previous tutorial. After that, you select the target platform. So if you want to stream to YouTube, you select YouTube, and you will also get HDR with Dolby Vision color. You can also stream to Twitch, which doesn't support HDR, so you lose a bit of color fidelity in that case. You also need to enter the stream key. So this is the stream key for your YouTube channel. That should be underneath there. You can also select over here if you want to only stream or if you want to stream and record. When you do that, a local copy of the stream will be saved on the phone, so you can transfer that to a computer later or watch it on your phone. Or you can select record only if you're not interested in streaming at all. After that, you select the settings that affect the compression or the bitrate of what is being sent to YouTube. And of course, this depends on what available bandwidth you have at the location where you're streaming and some other things as well. So basically it's three things that you need to enter. First is if the camera is stationary or moving. Stationary camera is, for example, if you are filming an event and you've mounted the camera on a tripod. Moving is if you're walking around in a city with the camera doing a stream. So there will be different presets that are suitable for each of those two scenarios. There's also a custom option here where for the more technical advanced you can actually set all of the settings yourself, but you need to know what you're doing. And most of the time I would say the presets are actually fine. So how do you figure out the bandwidth? Well, what you can do is to use some sort of a speed test like fast.com. So I'm going to just switch over here. So I've gone to fast.com, and here we can see that the measured bandwidth is for the upload is 8.8 megabits. So I entered that with the slider here, so I set it to 9, which is close. And then I also need to set whether or not I'm sharing this bandwidth with a lot of people or not. So if I'm out in the field on cellular, I'm sharing this bandwidth with a lot of other people. If I'm at home on my dedicated Wi-Fi, I'm sharing it with just a few. So you also set that. After that, it will suggest some different settings like this, presets. So with the settings that I've selected, it thinks that 720p is the highest resolution that I can stream in. So I'm going to select that and move further down. Here you can select whether input resolution syncs with output resolution. If I deselect this, the camera will always capture at the highest possible resolution. For this iPhone 16, it's 4K. And this will then be compressed down to 720p by the video compression algorithm, which is HEVC with the main 10 profile at the desired bitrate. But if I keep this on, the camera will capture also at 720p. So the good thing about that is that the phone will use a lot less resources. So you save both CPU usage, you can have higher frame rates, the battery won't drain as fast. And this is at a cost of almost an unnoticeable loss of color fidelity, so I would recommend to keep that on unless you're interested in the very, very, very best. So I'm going to save, and we're going to get back here afterwards. So this is what it looks right now, and I go back, and further down here I can add an overlay to my stream. So we support web overlays. I'm going to pick one. I have one ready over here. Close that. I'm going to pick one from RetroPie. And they have some nice overlays. Let's grab one that looks good. Let's grab this one. Click that and copy this link and go back to here and paste that into that. Then you click the small blue plus button at the corner there and click save again. And now you can see I've applied this overlay to the stream. So let's go back. And the final setting is just if I want to view the input from the camera. Then I will have no delays. I will see overlays, but I won't see any effects that are added to the stream. So in order to see those, if I style the stream in different ways, I have to select the output viewer instead. So if I select that like this, I see what the output looks like. So this is the output. It looks exactly the same right now because I haven't added any effects. But yeah, that's about it. So those are the settings in Tubeist. Thanks.